I'm Landry Lasisi. Welcome to the Gavel, where we focus on the National Assembly and all that your representatives are able to achieve during the week. Now, for the last 2 weeks, the National Assembly had suspended plenary to allow standing committees engage with ministries, departments, and agencies on the 2017 budget proposal. Well, this week, the lawmakers resumed plenary and attended to some letters from the presidency. We'll start with this report from the Senate.
171.
Plenary session resumes in the Senate after a 3-week break from legislative proceedings. The break was to allow lawmakers work on the 2017 budget proposals from various government ministries.
Dear distinguished Senate President,
Senate President Bukola Saraki begins the proceedings by reading some letters that President Buhari and acting President Yemi Osinbajo sent to the National Assembly during the break.
During my leave, I took the opportunity to have routine checkups and consult my long-standing doctors in London. In the course of the routine examinations, certain test results indicated the need for a course of medications and further appointments have been scheduled for next week. I am therefore notifying the distinguished Senate that I am extending my leave when the doctors are satisfied that certain factors are ruled out. Letter from the acting president dated 7th of February 2017. Appointment of Chief Justice of Nigeria. Following the recommendation of the National Judicial Council, I hereby notify you of the appointment of Honorable Justice Walter Samuel Nkanu Onoge, CFR, as Chief Justice of Nigeria. The Senate President is requested to kindly present the said appointment of the Honorable Justice Onoge for confirmation by the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, pursuant to Section 231 of the Constitution.
He gets to the letter which a fellow lawmaker wrote to the Senate.
Emmanuel Andiuba, to inform the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of my decision to move my political allegiance from the People's Democratic Party to the All Progressive Congress. I declare I am now a card-carrying member of the All Progressive Congress.
We just said your announcement of the purported defection of our dear brothers, distinguished Senator Andiuba, and I would like to just save notice to the chambers that, again, that position belongs to the PDP, and it was PDP that contested the election in Anambra State, and want to save notice of our intention to go to court to reclaim that seat. And I know that, just to let you know that automatically, because, again, that the party is not in dispute, that it means that his seat is in peril.
Senator Anduba is the 4th senator from the opposition People's Democratic Party to defect to another political party in the 8th Assembly.
In the House of Representatives, a similar scenario played out when a member of the PDP, Representative Emmanuel Kwete, decamped to the ruling APC. His letter of defection was read on the floor of the House by the Speaker, Yakubu Dogara. Anyway, coming up next is a report on the 2017 budget and some work the National Assembly hope to do on it.
President Muhammadu Buhari presented a 7.298 trillion naira 2017 budget at a joint session of the National Assembly on December 14, 2016. More than 2 months after President Buhari presented the 2017 budget, the bill is still going through the rigors of legislative work.
We are supposed to start this defense.
In the last 3 weeks, the National Assembly has seen a steady stream of government officials come into Parliament to defend the 2017 budgets of the establishments. But civil society organizations have slammed the 2017 budget, saying it is riddled with what they called frivolous and suspicious items. A transparency organization called Budget has submitted a document to the National Assembly outlining 590 questionable line items from 32 agencies in the 2017 budget. These federal lawmakers who spoke to Channels Television agree that there are some problematic items in the 2017 budget.
There is so much huge amount of resources, billions of naira.
hundreds of billions of naira spent, budgeted for things that were bought last year and are still in use. And this is common across all the budget lines and all the sectoral provisions of all the ministries and agencies.
We see duplications in certain places, but that's our job, to be able to scrutinize the various budgetary proposals before we make it a law. The key thing here is really, let us, as a government as a whole, both the executive arm, legislative arm, agree how much we have. Choose the projects that we can implement, complete, because I don't want, and that's what I foresee, numerous uncompleted projects around the country, and we can't afford to have that.
Out of all the committees that I've attended, there is underfunding of major projects, which is not fair. So what I want to advise this country is that if we know that we don't have money to fund projects, instead of just providing for them in the budget and end up not funding the ministries, we rather make budget for what we can fund.
You see an agency or a ministry, they're supposed to be funded properly by the executive, but unfortunately they will allocate a little amount for that agency and take a larger amount to a ministry that may not even need much money into that agency. I don't know the Ministry of Budget and National Planning, what are the process they always adopt in doing that. In some cases, you find out an agency will submit a proposal that they are requesting for 1 billion naira. The Ministry of Planning and Budget, in conjunction with Finance,